Hey there, as government officials and medical advisors are working hard to try to reopen our cities in the midst of this pandemic, all of us are trying real hard to try to wrap our minds around all of the changes going on in our world. In today's video, I'm going to share my top 5 take care tips for how to stay healthy, happy, and strong as we navigate this new normal. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm the founder of Take Care Tips, and on this channel we give you real-life self-care strategies and 10-minute tips that make it easier for you to take better care of you. So let's get started. Here are my top 5 self-care tips to help you navigate through this new normal. Tip number 1, control the things you can control. Neuropsychology teaches us that human beings love routine. Change rocks our boat. It makes us uneasy. And boy, have we experienced change. Let's think about it. The way we eat, the way we work, the way we educate our children, the way we worship, all of those things have changed dramatically in the face of this pandemic. So don't focus on that. Focus on the things that you can control. So are you making good choices when it comes to bedtime, when it comes to what you eat, or how you're working out, or if you're working out? Put all of your time and energy into those things. The consistency and the routine is important for our brains. It really is. Now, don't overthink this. Just break it up into little chunks of time and you'll be able to get it all done. So for example, take 10 minutes and just jot down a list of things that you want to accomplish, and then take another 10 minutes and go over your calendar and look for those areas of time that you can block out. It's going to feel so good to get all of that mapped out. Tip number 2, ask yourself, is this real? There's so much anxiety and worry in the world right now. Have you ever caught yourself worrying about something that hasn't happened and may not even happen? That's common. So when you find yourself in that worrying mode, just stop, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is this real? Is this a real thing that I'm worrying about? Or is it a story that I've just made up in my own mind? Oftentimes, that's exactly what's going on. Tip number 3, choose to meet each day with hope and a grateful heart. One of the blessings of this pandemic is that it's taught us what is really important. It's taught us about the things that really matter. So many of those things that we were doing to fill our time with before have been stripped away. So we're into the second half of our year right now. Take stock of those good things that you have around you, and I'm sure there are many. And as you wake up every morning, just take 10 minutes, take a deep breath, and focus first on those good things that you have around you. That softens the heart. It opens your mind to hope and to possibilities, and to allow those feelings of gratitude pour in. And that is a great way to set your mind as you start your day. Tip number 4, maintain relationships. Socially distancing is emotionally very tough for us. So how can we make the most of staying together while we are still apart to some degree? You know, we're going through this at a time when we have such amazing technology to support us. So use that technology, not just for business meetings to stay connected that way, but to stay in touch with people on a personal basis. So take that time in the evening to connect with maybe a long-lost family member or a friend from high school you haven't spoken with in a long time. Also, a lot of businesses are offering virtual experiences. So maybe you can take some time to tour a museum or a garden show, something that you wouldn't have been able to do if you had to go there in person. Maybe you're able to at least enjoy it virtually. Now, that's not the same thing as being together in person, but again, we're looking to try to make the most positive experience that we can for ourselves as we navigate through this new normal. So take advantage of technology and don't be in isolation. Stay connected while we're apart. And tip number 5, show up to serve. Do you know anybody who's lost a loved one or a job, or maybe has suffered their own health problems because of the pandemic? How can you help them? Think about that. When we get out of our own minds and we focus on acts of kindness and what we can do to serve others, it puts us in a whole different place. We start to feel needed, wanted. We start to shift our feelings so that they're more positive because we want to show up for others and be a positive light to others. And so that servant mindset is one that can really help. So take 10 minutes to send that friend a text, send a little note, maybe drop off a little gift on their porch or something like that. How about taking 10 minutes to make a donation or offer to volunteer in a way that's safe during this time for a community organization who could really use your support? All of those things are going to help you, body, mind, and spirit as well. Although we don't know what's coming next, we do know that we are all in this together, and we do know that we have choices in terms of how we react to the things that are going on around us. So let's choose unity, let's choose love. Do you know somebody who could really use this message? Make sure to click below to share this video with someone you care about. Also, please click to like and subscribe to this channel. We want to make sure you get all the take care tips that we have to offer. And follow us on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll be on Pinterest soon too. Thanks so much for watching.